Hello there, my wonderful investors. We are on a journey to acquire real estate in the United States without actually being physically present there. And the channel we're using is called Tax Lien Investing. My name is Pastor Joyce Beck, and I am going to take you through today's session. Today, we are going to open an LLC. LLC is limited liability company, and what we're going to do with that is going to be the channel that we shall use to open a US bank account totally online. Before we go any further, let me quickly introduce some very important people in my life. Please meet my husband, Phil Beck. He is one of the best gifts that God ever brought into my life. I always thank God for him, followed by my sons, wisdom and favor. They bring joy to our lives every day, and we pray the blessing and favor and wisdom of God upon their lives. And last but not least, our spiritual father, our mentor, our teacher, our shepherd, and our spiritual cover, Pastor Clint Ross. We really do thank him for accepting to be our spiritual cover, our mentor, and our guide. Yes, my good investors. So here we are. The question we're going to answer at this point is what exactly is an LLC? So many thanks to this website, searchingourbusiness.com, to just give us a brief overview of what it is. So basically, LLC means limited liability company, and it's a popular structure for many businesses because why? It provides personal liability protection, and then it also has the potential to save money on taxes. Whenever they want to sue, they'll only sue to the extent of whatever is in the LLC. Your personal assets are protected, your person is protected, and all that kind of stuff. We say that we need an LLC. For those of you who are joining us, so we are in the process of buying real estate in the United States without actually being there in person. And one of the things we need is an LLC, because that LLC will help us to open a bank account without actually being present in the United States. Now that we have established what is an LLC, so where are we going to open that LLC? So if you come to this other website, it's still startingyourbusiness.com. And I just wanted to bring out this information that every state has different fees. So you can see state, filing fee, and recurring fee. Recurring fee is what happens every year, annually. So you at your own time, you can do your own research, because each state, like there's states like California, although the filing fee is $70, look at every year you're gonna pay every year, yes, $800 and an extra $20, so that's $820 every year. Delaware is $90 to start off, but every year you're gonna pay like $300. So it's good to check. There's one like Colorado, which was I found very interesting. It's just a single dollar to open the account and $10 annually. But it's very important to do your due diligence, because in states like this, you'll find there all other hidden fees that we're going to talk about here shortly, that make it, although at the start it looks like it's a good deal to open our LLC here, when you go to the sales tax, when you go to the business licenses, you find it wasn't a good deal after all. So that's basically the other thing I wanted everybody to know. So make sure in your own time you go through this list. Look at maybe a place like Texas. It's $300 to set up the LLC, and zero filing every year, just only for filing the tax returns every year with the state. Not the tax returns, sorry, the business returns. Okay, now after I did plenty of research, the state that I settled on is Wyoming, and I'm going to show you why here shortly. Uh, on this page, the advantages of forming a Wyoming company. So they give they compare Wyoming and Delaware, and then they also compare down here Wyoming and Nevada, because Delaware and Nevada are very popular for setting up companies, registering them. But in brief, let me just go in brief. In brief, look at this. In Delaware, you have corporate income tax, personal income tax, state franchise tax, annual fees, which can range from $300 to $175,000 just reporting. All these filing fees, reporting requirements. But look at Wyoming. No corporate tax, no personal income tax, no franchise tax, low annual fees, no share certificates required, minimal filing fees, no business license fees, and then reasonably priced lawyer should you need one. And then Wyoming versus Nevada. So Wyoming has all these hidden fees. I'm not going to go through them. And then in Wyoming, you actually have privacy. You can read this in your own time, but look at the another list that continues here. There is no initial list after filing, no business license fees, no Department of Revenue for taxes, no listing your members and managers with the Secretary of State. That's where the privacy comes in. No name-based searchable database. So real legally protected privacy and asset protection. So to cut a long story short, each of us is encouraged to go ahead and try searching, finding what state is good for you. But for us, due to these reasons, that is why we are going to incorporate, or not incorporate, but open our LLC in Wyoming. So this website, WY stands for Wyoming, Wyoming Registered Agent.net. This is the website that, after researching all the different types of registered agents that are there, this one was the most affordable also. There are others for those who want to do their own research and compare their own prices. You can try LegalZoom. That's a very expensive one. You can try InkFile. You know, you can try Zen Business and others. But those are the three that were most common that came up. But whenever I compared the prices, this one was the fairest of them all. So whenever you can, you just you click Wyoming company, because when you click Wyoming LLC, it only brings something else. I don't know whether to show it. It only brings this a registered agent. So this is whenever you already had a registered agent before and you're transferring, you have your LLC already and you're transferring from another registered agent to this one. That's when you order for this. It's $49. Or you are your own registered agent, but now you want to hand over to this corporation, and then you click this. But if you want both the registered agent and to form the LLC, so this is the button that you click and it brings you to this particular page right here. So very quickly, the business entity type is LLC. We already said that. The company name, you can choose your name. Like for me, maybe it can be Chitwa Beck. That's the company name. That's what I'll be doing business. So this is the company name. So doing business as, if the company name is different from your DBA, you put your DBA here. But mine is just the same. So notify attorney. So I don't have an attorney for right now, but if you do, you can put yes. So for mine will be no. So here, Wyoming, form a company. So we're not really forming a company. It's a LLC. I guess the type of company is LLC, whatever, because you can put a corporation, a closed limited company, or a closed corporation, but ours is LLC. So our company is LLC, limited liability company. So so this is the standard fee for processing the company, and it's only going to be processed in one day. The next day you'll have your documents, and the cost for this is $100. Now, who manages this? Is it member managed or manager managed? So we don't have no managers, so we're just going to click member managed, and I'm the owner, so I'll just put my first name and my last name. So whenever you do yours, you continue. So if you have another owner you want to add, this is the button that you click. But if it's just by yourself, you don't need to click that. So next step, optional items. will file your annual report for you. This is very important because an annual report is supposed to be filed annually. If you miss to file your annual report, they're going to, okay, first you'll incur like tax, what's this, penalties. But if you continue not filing, then they'll just close your company. So here it says that these people, the Buffalo registered agents, they can file it for you, but they're giving you a note that it will cost $100 plus the state fee. If you look on this page, the state fee is $60. So you are you have to budget in your mind that every year you'll need $160 for the annual filing of your return with the state. But they'll do it for you. So if you feel like you can do it by yourself, you can uncheck this box, and then they're not going to charge you the extra 100, but you will have to pay 60 because that goes to the state. Aha. Phone service every month. So this, if you click this, it will give you the explanation about the phone service. So they'll give you a phone number with a Wyoming area code, which is a voice over internet phone service. So this service, you can make calls, receive calls, text messages from your computer or mobile device. So in this way, you have an actual US phone line, and it is $9 per month, but for the first 2 months it's free. And you can, oh, it's a trial. So before the 60 days end, if you don't like it, you can always just unsubscribe from it. And then more to that, you can forward it to a US number. So because of the time zone difference, maybe by the time it's daytime there, it's nighttime in the US, but you don't want to miss calls, you can forward it to somebody else's number here in the US, and then they can actually pick your call for you. So that's that. So another bullet here is, I want to have my own unique Wyoming business address. So as you can see, the first radio button, it's free to open and scan 10 documents a year, $0 per year. So it's a good idea to just have this service. They'll open and scan your businesses for you and give you a Wyoming address. If you look at this information bar, it will give you the details. If you have more than 10 documents, then it's just $15 per scan. And they say that the junk mail and registered agent mail doesn't count towards the 10 per year. So that's a good service to just have underneath your belt. And then of course you just put your details, the phone number, because at the moment you still don't have a US phone number. You can just put your regular phone number, or you can just put zeros. And then for country, you put the country that you're in, and then the rest of the details just goes, you just fill it in, and then you can put in your email, your password. So for the details of payment, of course, it's your card number, whatever country that you have, whatever bank that you have, you can just put, it's a Visa, it's a MasterCard, just put the details here. And then whenever you open the US bank account, you'll just come and change the bank details here and put the US based card, so that these the annual fees can be pulled from your US card and not your overseas bank account. So that's it. So these are the details, the summary. So they'll file for you the annual report. So it's free for now because they're not filing anything, but every year it will be $100. The phone service, it's free for right now, but after 60 days, it's gonna be like $9 per month. So this is about the business address, which is free, and the company is $100, and the registered agent fee, which is going to be every year, is $49. So right now you'll pay $149 to open your very own LLC. So you just hit place order, and congratulations! Within the next 1 day, they're gonna send you your details in the email. Thank you for watching, peeps. And I'd just like to encourage each and every one of us, go back to the video, watch it over and over again. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And also go back to the channel for more content just like this. Bye bye.